Hi guys, and welcome to my quest guide for the 2024 Members Quest Requiem for a Dragon. So onto the requirements, you will need to have completed all of the following quests. Battle of 4 and 3, Ancient Awakening, Dead and Buried, Unwelcome Guests, Murder on the Border, Tombs of the Warlock, The Spirit of War, Vessel of the Harbinger, Rune Mythos, Killy Row, Necromancy, Ghosts Ahoy, The Restless Ghost, the Jack of Spades, Diamond in the Rough, and Stolen Hearts. Skills required, you will need to have 80 Necromancy to make the Greater and Soul Bars and 86 Archaeology. Items, you'll need 30 white marble and 30 white oak, which can be in your Archaeology storage. The Archaeology Journal. You need 5 Greater and Soul Bars, and then ink and candles for 2 level 75 Necromancy rituals. So just bring a load of basic, regular, and Greater Ghostly ink, and then your candles. Enemies to defeat, you will need to defend against several level 85 foes, so bring food. And the Spirit of Vengeance, you will need to fight several times, which is level 300. So make sure you bring combat equipment. So, head to Fort 4 and 3 to start and speak to Asta in the town hall to the north. Choose option 1, talk about quests, and option 1, talk about Requiem for a Dragon. Accept the quest. And go through the chat. Then we're going to head south out of the southern gate of the fort. Then head east around to the grove, and we're going to use the rowboat that is parked at the dock. So interact with the rowboat to get the options and choose option 1, yes. So when you spawn, there will be some Zamarakian scouts, so prey against range can be helpful. But when you get here, you're just going to head directly north to a cave. So you don't want to go up the windy path, you just want to enter the colossal cave. And then we're going to head north once again. Just to the west, you will see Vorkath. Go ahead and approach him. Choose option 2, reach out your hand. Then option 2 again, keep your hand extended. Then option 2 again, encourage Vorkath. Then option 2 again, try not to shiver. Then option 1, study the creature. And then option 2, lay the dragon's soul to rest. Once you finish the chat, inspect the crystal shard in your inventory. And then we're going to head back the way we came. So go slightly east and then follow the path south. Go down the stairs. Protect from range again, and this time we are going to run east and then north up the winding path. Once you get to the top, go into the ruins entrance. And then we're going to head north. Continue running north and head up the northeastern steps. And just as you get up the stairs, directly to the west, on the southern wall, there is a door. Go ahead and enter the door. Run slightly west and then south into the room. Go ahead and kill the translator. Once he's dead, pick up the Zamarakian translator's notes from the floor and then go ahead and read it. If you don't read it, you can't get the book from the bookshelf, but the bookshelf just to the north, search it to get an old journal. Next, directly south of the bookshelf, there are some shelves. Go ahead and search the shelves. Next, you're going to inspect the Dragonkin mural on the western wall. And then to the southeast of the room, you will see a red congealed potion on the floor. Go ahead and pick that up. Next, speak to the archivist in the center of the room, and you're going to go through all 4 options. So option 1, the wall mural. Then option 2, the congealed potion. Option 3, the broken focus. And option 4, the crystal shard. Once you've finished going through the chat, we're going to head back to Fort Fern 3. Then head inside the fort and to the east of the command center and go down the hatch. Then run to the west and speak to Zamogriel. Choose option 3, mock his skeletal form. Then option 1, remind him of other times you've defeated him. Then option 1, I have a soul and you don't. And finally, option 3, what did you do to Vorkath? So once you finish going through the chat, just choose option 4, I've heard enough. And then we are going to teleport back to the lodestone at the city of Go ahead just to the northeast and speak to Death. Choose option 1, yes. And option 3, just tell me what the lead is. So next, go ahead and use your Archaeology journal and teleport to the Archaeology campus. Once you get here, we're going to head south into the little field just to the south and speak to the Tree of Balance. Choose option 1, continue Requiem for a Dragon. And option 3, let's get straight to the point. Once you've gone through the chat, we're going to head to the Memorial to Gothics. Now, the easiest way to do this is to go in your currency pouch, use the memory shards and teleports. If you haven't got them, you can teleport to the Eagle's Peak lodestone and run south. Once you get here, we're going to do a little bit of archaeology. There is a material cache with it, and there's also a bank chest if you want to get your archaeology equipment out. But now you need to uncover the earthen clay just to the south here. Now there is 2 sections. Each one will give you an artifact. It doesn't take very long to do. So just keep excavating these 2 spots until you get the damaged soul beacon base and the damaged soul beacon core. Once you've got the first one, just head over to the other earthen clay and uncover that. And then you're going to do the exact same thing and just excavate until you get the artifact. Once you get the second artifact, we are going to go head back to the Archaeology campus. And then south to the Tree of Balance once again. Go ahead and speak to the tree. Choose option 1, continue Requiem for a Dragon. So once the 2 pieces are combined into one, we're going to head back up to the Archaeology campus. If you haven't already got your 5 greater ensouled bars in your inventory, get them out of the bank now. And you're going to use these to repair the artifact at the Archaeologist's workbench. Once it's repaired, I'm going to head back to the Tree of Balance. Speak to the tree. Choose option 1, continue Requiem for a Dragon. Then option 1 again, deduce the glyph order. Then choose option 4, change. then option 1, elemental, then option 2, commune, and then option 4, change. Once you've finished that, we're going to teleport back to the city of Lodestone. Now, at this point, make sure you've got your food and combat equipment ready, as well as anything you need for necromancy rituals. Speak to death and choose option 1, yes. Go through the chat. Then head west over the bridge to the ritual site. Now once you get over here, you're going to set up a Soulfarer ritual using the Soul Beacon artifact. So go ahead and replace the focus at the center of the ritual site. Choose the Soulfarer option, select ritual, and then you can see what you need on the left hand side. So go ahead and set up the correct glyphs that you need for the ritual. So you'll need 1 elemental 2 glyph, 2 change 2 glyphs, and 1 commune 2 glyph. The rest you can add as many speeds or multipliers as you want, whatever you think is best for you. Go ahead and perform the ritual. And it's just the same as any other necromancy ritual you've done before. So once the ritual's complete, you'll get the Soul Beacon back. Then we're going to teleport back to Fort Three. Go directly east of the lodestone, don't go into the fort. We're going to head around to the rowboats that we used at the start of the quest. Go ahead and interact with the rowboat. Choose option 1, yes. And you will head to Uncale. There are no rangers attacking you this time, so you can just run straight north to the Colossal Cave. Head north once again. And then just east of where we spoke to Vorkath earlier, you will see a broken ritual site. So now you need to repair all the glyph spots around. There are 13 spots you need to repair. 11 glyph and light source spots which are on the floor. Then you need to repair the pedestal in the middle. And then finally the ritual platform on the eastern side. So once you've got everything repaired, we're going to set up our ritual. So start by placing the focus, choose the Soulfarer option, select ritual, and then set up the light sources. You will need all 6 light sources. And then you will need 1 elemental, 2 change to, and 1 commune to glyphs adding to the floor. So once they're all done, you can use the final glyph spot to add a speed or a multiplier if you really want to. I didn't, but I think the speed one might be useful. And you can go ahead, make sure you've got your food and combat equipment. If you need anything, there is a bank chest right next to it. So choose option 1 to start the ritual, and you will go into a cutscene. Now once the cutscene is over, you will go in to start the ritual, and it will be mostly like any other ritual. You'll stand on the platform and perform. Instead of the normal disturbances, you will get a shadow rift that occasionally appears that you need to get rid of, and then occasionally vengeance will show up, which is a level 300, and you will need to kill them before you can carry on with the ritual. Now, it's not too difficult to defeat. Just make sure you keep an eye on your food and any potions you're using. So after the cutscene, click to start the ritual. And straight away a vengeance will show up, so go ahead and attack. They do use melee, so protect from melee is very useful during the fight. And just keep continuing the ritual when vengeance is killed. There is one of these shadow rifts that appears, so you just click on it to clear it, you'll run over, clear it, and go back to the ritual platform to continue. And that is just how this ritual goes. You just need to do that until you go into a cutscene once again. Now, I'm not sure if it's timed or if it's a certain number of souls left in the ritual, but eventually you will get to a cutscene. Once I reach 20 left, I got the cutscene, and that is the end of the ritual for now. So after the cutscene, run west and interact with Vorkath. Or inspect Vorkath. And then we're going to teleport to the lodestone at the city run. Speak to Death just northeast of the lodestone. And go through the chat. Is option 1 yes? Then we're going to run southeast. Follow the path southeast. Eventually you will see a dungeon icon. You're going to be heading just north of the icon. You see the yellow dot on the minimap. And there you will see Vorkath. Go ahead and approach Vorkath and go through the chat. Then we're going to teleport back to Fort Frintry. Head into the fort, and then you're going to head to the east of the command center and down the floor hatch once again. Go down the hatch, go west and speak to Zamogriel. Go through the chats, and once that's done, you will get quest complete. So for completing the quest, you will get 1 quest point, a necromancy lamp with 100,000 XP, an archaeology lamp with 100,000 XP, Zorgoth's ring, the Soulfarer title, access to the Uncale ritual site, Uncale teleport incantation, ability to teleport to the Uncale ritual site using the Tomb of Umto, and 2 treasure hunter keys. So that's quest complete and well done.